kindergartner walked out of school and right there, hopped on a UTA bus. The boy said he wasn't feeling well. He went to the office to call someone to pick him up. The staff sent the boy back to class to get his coat and backpack. And when his grandpa showed up a few minutes later to get him, the boy was gone.
Out the back door, later told his mother that he was just going to go to the doctor himself.
The boy was missing for more than an hour. The bus took the boy along the scheduled route all the way to West Valley City. The bus driver wasn't concerned about the boy because he got on with an older woman, but they later found him asleep on the bus.
A heated exchange between Senator Orrin Hatch and Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown is getting a lot of attention this evening.
Well, Mr. Chairman,
not true.
with all due respect, I get sick and tired of the richest people
Regular order,
in the country
Mr. Chairman.
getting richer and
Regular
richer.
order.
Senator Brown accusing Republicans of cutting taxes for the rich. 83-year-old Hatch, who is the chairman of the Finance Committee, had started the hearing by calling for civility. That didn't stop him from unloading on his colleague.
Middle class originally. We didn't have anything. So don't spew that stuff on me. I get a little tired of that crap.
Showing such motion is reputation of working with Democrats. The House passed its version of tax reform yesterday, pushing the battle now to the Senate. The current proposal would eliminate deductions for mortgage interest and state and local property taxes. Instead, standard deductions would be created. $12,000 for an individual and $24,000 for a family. According to a tax advisor, a family earning $120,000 on the East or the West Coast, where local taxes are much, much higher, losing those key deductions could cost a lot of money. A family making $75,000 in the Midwest would probably see their total tax bill go down next year. But over the 10 years, Americans making less than $75,000, taxes go up. The plan would also add $1.4 trillion to the national debt. That's an average of $4,300 for every person.
Next is Championship Friday for high school football. We started out with scorching hot temperatures back in August. Seems only right to end in the snow in November, but would we see any upsets? We'll show you coming up. Plus, kids helping kids. The Princess Wigs putting a smile on young cancer patients in Utah County. And a warning for certain parts of the country about dangerous guardrails and the threat they can pose to drivers.
And we're giving away $500 in holiday cash. For your chance to win, email the keyword family to contest@ksl.com. We'll announce a winner in 15 minutes. Good luck.
Anywhere that kids are, predators are going to be there.
You may steer your kids away from certain apps, but apps aren't always what they are to be.
You can message pretty much anybody.
Hidden messages, hidden dangers. Monday on KSL 5 News at 10.
Sponsored by Mike's Custom Jewelry.
Because she is worth it this Christmas.
My friends say I throw a great party. And you want to know my secret? I go to Ross. I get just what I need. The platters, the trays, the glasses, and I save a fortune on everything.
For entertaining, there's no place like Ross.
Dinner with friends, gotta bring some food. Not a great cook, but don't wanna be rude.
Holiday lights at the perfect time. May have done just a bit too much.
Holiday road.
Get on the holiday road in a Honda Civic. See your dealer for great holiday deals during the Happy Honda Days sale.
For the generations who have counted on us. And for the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Banaski Insurance in Price and Salt Lake is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Enriching lives means to make them better, to give people an opportunity to do something better that they haven't done before. In our company, the reason we use that phrase is because there are a lot of opportunities for growth, for development, for teaching, for learning. So many companies just go to work and make their money and go home. But to me, a more important part of success is whether you've made that difference that can lift people and make the world a better place.
We understand when every garnish has to be placed just so. We get that each detail has to appear effortless.
yet intentional. We know the most important dishes you make all year are the ones you share with family and friends during the holidays. So to make those finishing touches absolutely delicious, make sure you start at Harmon's. Share your creations online with #MyHarmons for a chance to win great prizes this holiday.
We're changing how you receive healthcare to give you more choices, to be more personal, like seeing a doctor from your hotel room rather than a patient, or seeing your primary care physician when you normally couldn't. It's putting you first and also putting you more in control. It's care how, where, and when you want it. Intermountain Healthcare. Visit healingforlife.com.
Toyota in Orem is Utah's top volume new car dealership of any brand. People are driving from all over Utah and beyond for our incredible deals. Plus, we're #1 in the 6-state region in customer loyalty. Let us bend over backwards for you at Brent Brown Toyota in Orem.
The first thing I always make for the holidays is a trip to Ross. I find just what I need to prep, cook, and serve a meal in style. And I save so much on everything.
For entertaining, there's no place like Ross.
KSL weather, sponsored by Young Honda on Main Street in Logan. Think young, drive young Honda.
Happening right now in Taylorsville, this is a live look at a DUI checkpoint along Meadowbrook Expressway. Unified Police set it up at 9:30, and they plan to continue it all through the night. Larger effort by law enforcement across the state to ensure safety on our roads as we head into the Thanksgiving holiday. And as millions hit the roads for this Thanksgiving, there's concern on roads across the nation about guardrails that are being blamed for a number of deaths. The Lindsay X-Lite guardrail is currently being used in 28 states, including California and Colorado, though not in Utah. Lawsuits have been filed against the manufacturer, claiming they're slicing right through cars. Steve Eimer say his 17-year-old daughter was killed when she slammed into a guardrail.
Has failed over and over and over.
The company behind the guardrails released a statement reading, in part, the X-Lite has successfully passed crash and safety tests in accordance with federal standards and criteria and remains eligible for federal transportation funding. The federal government says they're reviewing the product, and several states have decided to stop using them.
Well, getting cancer is scary. There's really no easy way to put it. However, School in Orem is trying to make that diagnosis a little bit easier to handle, especially for some young girls. News specialist Alex Cabrero live at Lumen's Scholar Institute tonight to explain. Alex?
Normally, you'd have a tough time finding high school students who would like to go back to school on a Friday evening, Mike. However, when you hear what students at this school behind me accomplished, you'll understand.
It's taken me like 20 minutes to get like 15 in.
No way.
Yeah.
Did Caden Tobiasen ever think he'd be crocheting?
9 times out of 10, I'm missing the right hole that I'm supposed to stick the crochet hook through.
On a Friday night.
I would either be sleeping or go raccoon shooting. Okay, let's just line up one side.
But during his time at Lumen Scholar Institute, a charter school in Orem, he's learned all sorts of stuff.
This is just as hard and time consuming.
Yes, the entire head.
His female classmates sure are proud of him.
They're all willing to help out, and it's so nice of them.
Of course, crocheting these wigs is about more than being nice. It's about building confidence for others.
It's like any little thing can have such a big impact on someone.
Especially when that little someone, like 3-year-old Ember Burton,
Frozen is your favorite movie?
Yeah.
is fighting something as big as cancer.
Thank you.
I got it.
You did. Good job.
We're already scared because what we found with Ember was, just a very large, hard lump on her side that we couldn't really explain.
And the thing about fighting cancer is it often costs you your hair.
Especially for girls, I feel like identity in their hair and what they look like, and so to lose that would be a hard part of this. Good job.
Which is why it wasn't a big deal spending the night making princess wigs from Disney movies.
It makes me feel like I'm doing something worthwhile and something good.
What do you think about that one?
Because when you're a princess,
Yes, you are.
not even cancer can keep you down.
Do you love it?
It's just anything as simple as a hat. It's overwhelming. Like, that stuff can happen to anyone. Anyone can be diagnosed with cancer.
I was. You said push.
Now, those hats and wigs will go to children across the state and the country with cancer. Students were hoping to make 66 wigs. Tonight, though, they had enough to make Bad Friday Night. Mike?
Not a bad Friday night at all. Alex, thank you. Dave?
Another sure sign of winter in Salt Lake City tonight was the opening of the Galavan Center ice rink. Hundreds turned out as the rink opened for another season.